This message comes from NPR sponsor Raymond James, a firm where wealth management, banking, and capital markets solutions start with the connections between people. That's the power of personal. Disclosures at raymondjames.com.
When do you feel in your bones, unmistakably, that it's summertime? Carly, we'll start with you.
I think one of those very first hot days when you wake up and it just smells like it's going to be a hot day. And when the sun is setting around 8 p.m., you know, summer for me is all about being outside.
I'm with that. What about you, Garrett?
Mine is like the first hot night. Like my summer to me is like hot nights. Like you can be outside in the evening. I am in San Francisco. We get very few of those. Our summertime can be weird. The first time it's like still bright outside at like 8:30 p.m. and you can be in Dolores Park drinking like a warm tequila out of a plastic cup and like still have your jacket off. I'm like, it is summer and we are going for it, girls.
Those puddles from the springtime rainstorms are drying up. The humidity is returning to the air. You can't deny it anymore. Summer is here. And for centuries, writers and artists of all stripes have made the connection between romance and summer. From Grease to Dirty Dancing to Romeo and Juliet. For me, romance is the lifeblood of the summer. And I'm talking about romance in a non-dating context. The romance of being outside, of seeing and being seen, of bodies of water and fresh fruit and hot nights. These 3 little months tend to be when I get a lot of my travel for the year in. I'm seeing friends and family, visiting places I haven't been in a while, and really investing in some well-earned me time. So, what does it look like to romance oneself this summer? There are so many things you could do, and so little time to do them. Beach day, road trip, camping weekend. The options can be so varied, expensive, and overwhelming to the point where it's tempting to just end up on the couch scrolling through TikTok. So I'm here with Garrett Schlichty, author and chef, and Carly Olson, freelance journalist covering architecture, design, and business, for some tips from 2 tried and true summer enthusiasts on making ourselves the star in our own summer rom-com, whether you have someone special or not. Carly, Garrett, welcome back to It's Been a Minute.
Hello.
Hi, I'm so happy to be back.
I am so happy to have you both back, and I'm so excited to be talking about this. Hello, hello. I'm Brittany Luce, and you're listening to It's Been a Minute from NPR, a show about what's going on in culture and why it doesn't happen by accident. And a reminder, if you love It's Been a Minute, which from the sweet comments y'all have been leaving, it sounds like maybe you do, be sure to follow or subscribe to the show on your favorite podcast app. That way you get new episodes the moment they drop. Okay, so we have established how summer feels for all of us, but I wonder, how do you define summer romance?
Oh my God. I think summer romance for me it's a lot about smells, to be honest. I spent a lot of summers on farms.
Ooh.
And I think like the smell of like that tent on the side of the road and they're selling like stone fruit and tomatoes. It makes me fall in love with everything I see when like it just smells like that. And I think that's like a big part of it for me.
Oh, I love that. I love that. It's like, I'm a big farmer's market gal, especially in the summer. It's almost obscene when you can really smell the peaches when they're ripening.
Like that's like the kickoff of the summer romance. And then it's like, every person I see is beautiful. Can we hold hands on the beach? And like, that's what like floors it into high drive for me, is that it is like the first like smell of summer and then you're in love with everything.
Oh, I love that. It's like Charlie XCX's Fall in Love again and again.
Again
and again.
Everything is romantic.
Everything is romantic. What about you, Carly? How do you define summer romance?
I think romance is a little bit of about feeling irrational and kind of letting like the excitement take over you. Even if, you know, you're just going to the farmer's market, going to the beach, like, how can we make this a main character moment for the summer? Are we wearing something a little extra cute? Maybe we have a bandana on. You know, maybe we're drinking like our signature summer cocktail. Just like, how are we kind of adding those extra touches to be the main character?
I love that main character energy. It's like, I just see myself and I'm like, she's in the market. She's leaning over. She's smelling the fresh mint.
Yes.
She's putting flowers in her bag. They're standing out. People are looking at her. She's making eye
running
contact.
Into a friend. She's waving. They're hugging. I love that framing of being the hero and being the main character of your own story. And I definitely feel that energy in the summer. You're just like, the sun is shining just for you.
Yes.
Talk to me more about like what it looks like to embrace summer romance outside of our love lives.
I think turning like little everyday things into something special, like having a summer soundtrack, like making a playlist. And every time you're like driving around in the car in the summer, you put on your summer playlist and you're adding songs. And I also love that you can then listen to that playlist later.
And that was the summer play. Yeah.
And you're remembering like all the memories that you created over the summer. That was this like brat summer, you know, every time I hear that, I'm going to think about that summer. Or like a signature drink that you're drinking all summer. A few summers ago, mine was like a Miller High Life with a splash of Aperol, which I think is called a spaghetti if you also add lemon and class it up a little bit. But again,
hold on. We breezed past that too quickly. You said that it is a Miller High Life, the champagne of beers.
It's so good.
With a little bit of Aperol.
Yep. You just take like a sip out of the glass and then sprinkle in a few dashes of Aperol. It's like sweet and refreshing. You can just sip them by the pool all day. It's so good.
You've changed my life. You've changed my life.
Brittany, you're going to love it.
Wait, can I offer a new version of that? When I become obsessed with this woman, she calls it a sturdy Shirley, and it is a beer that she drinks a little bit out of it, then puts pomegranate molasses in, because Shirley Temple is grenadine, which is pomegranate flavored, but a little bit of that, and then just like a maraschino cherry in.
Oh my God.
And I was like, I mean, I literally commented, I was like, you have invented the drink of the summer.
Y'all have shifted things for me right now. Now I know I'm about to drink after work today.
And that is how you romanticize something. You know what I mean? And I'm like, also to Carly's point, it's like you're getting a domestic cheap beer and you were like jazzing it up just a little bit. And then like suddenly you're in Sicily or like on the Amalfi Coast, but like you're actually in the backseat of like your friend's car, kind of driving down the Pacific Coast Highway, having a good time.
I love this so much. I mean, it's really about, like you said, sort of taking these moments that I think maybe might otherwise feel ordinary or could slip by as ordinary, and historicizing them for yourself. You're choosing to make it a moment. Which makes me think about, like, I think another big aspect of summer. I think I've definitely been in this position myself where it feels like the summer has slipped by and I haven't like done what I wanted to do, or I haven't like followed through on some of the stuff that I hope to get to. I think people underestimate how much planning it can take to have a great summer, to have a truly enjoyable summer experience, and to like actually set the stage for a good time or create special moments with yourself or with others. What are some items that people should consider incorporating into their summer toolkit that they might not be thinking about?
Living in San Francisco, like we all have like an earthquake go bag, you know? And I'm like, I think people need like a summer go bag.
Having a go bag for something that feels fun. I love it.
To like what you said, it's like, do I have a towel? Do I have sunscreen? Do I have this thing? And I'm like, it's a lot to get that together. And then suddenly you're leaving for the beach or the park or whatever an hour later than you were going to.
Yes.
I buy in the fall a big beach towel. I buy 2 big beach towels because I need one for my body and one to put on the sand. But then like,
okay, I never think ahead like this. Yeah.
A couple things of sunscreen, a disposable camera so we can stay off our phones, like something to capture the moment. And I keep it all in one big bag. And then when my friends are like, are you ready to go to the beach? I'm like, I was ready 5 minutes ago. And then you have your spots on the way to the beach, like the little bodega that you go to or the little sandwich shop. And it's just like, you know the directions and you have it planned ahead of time. So a go bag is the it girl accessory of the summer.
Yeah, I'll add to the go bag a beach umbrella because you're not going to be able to have those long beach days that you want if there's no shade. I got one a couple summers ago and it changes everything when you can like have a shade sun combo day. Otherwise, you're kind of tapping out after a couple hours. I'll also add a picnic blanket. I always have my picnic blanket in my car for like an impromptu, like, let's go to the park and like bring some snacks, let's hang out. It's just so nice to have in the car, and you can also use it for the beach. And mine comes like in a little drawstring bag, so it's cute and very portable. And to Garrett's point about sunscreen, I have so many friends who still don't wear sunscreen.
Bad.
It blows my mind.
Some of them make me look like the Blair Witch. So.
Yes, the white cast is real. But like ask one of your like chic girlfriends what sunscreen she's using and just like get one of those because we're wearing sunscreen this summer.
Yes. Oh my God. Yeah. One of the final essential parts of a go bag is having a bottle opener and a lighter. Like one of the bottle openers you get at the corner store that has the beer side and the wine key on it, and then just like any lighter, because everybody forgets them on the beach. Your friends forget them. You don't want to have to like put a wine bottle in a shoe and try and hit it. You're not trying to like, God forbid, somebody gets a little too drunk and then tries to open a beer with their teeth. And it's like that we're not going to the dentist this summer. We're staying. Yeah, we're
I was
staying.
gonna say, especially not on the weekend, baby. You will be having that chipped tooth till Monday. Yeah.
We're staying at the beach. And it's also just like a great way to make friends. Like inevitably somebody needs to light something with a lighter on the beach. And if you're the person that has it, you've made friends. And then suddenly they have, you know, some delicious grapes that like they're going to give you. And then you've like made some friends at the beach. I think it's just a great way to like be out and be useful to other people. And then it's like, oh my God, you were the girl that had the lighter. And it was like, yeah, you had the grapes. And then your friends, they're your summer beach friends.
Yeah, it's kind of like the club bathroom moment where it's like we're bonding because someone's got a tampon or somebody has like a hair tie, and it's like, oh my God, we can live to fight another day.
We can live to fight another day. You know what I mean? It's literally that. And it's like, they're the essentials that just kind of get forgotten. And then when you're the friend that has it, they're like, oh my God, what would we do without you?
Yeah, I think sometimes people think planning is so unglamorous and they resist it at all costs. But a little bit of upfront planning, I find, can like give you the freedom to actually enjoy the experience, whether it's like planning for a trip or planning for your summer. Just a little bit of upfront planning goes so far.
Coming up after the break.
If you want a romantic summer, you have to understand like part of romance is the unknown, and that is part of what makes it exciting.
Stick around.
This message comes from Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy to see if you could save when you bundle your home and auto policies. Try it at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states. This message comes from Capella University. That spark you feel? That's your drive for more. Capella University's FlexPath learning format lets you earn your degree at your pace without putting life on pause. Learn more at capella.edu. This message comes from Mint Mobile. If you're tired of spending hundreds on big wireless bills, bogus fees, and free perks, Mint Mobile is for you. Shop plans at mintmobile.com/switch. Taxes and fees extra. See Mint Mobile for details.
This message comes from NPR sponsor Carvana. Carvana believes selling your car should be refreshingly simple. Enter your license plate or VIN, get a real offer down to the penny, and schedule a pickup on your time. No surprises. Sell your car today at Carvana.com. Pickup fees may apply.
Summer is a season where there's both a lot of excitement, but also a lot of pressure about how we think we should look. I wonder, how do each of you approach your own summer style?
I think like having a few essential pieces in your summer toolkit is all you need. just a few things that you feel good about and you feel good in, like a good pair of pants or a short, a cute little dress to throw on, and like a cute blouse in natural fibers. Like I love linen and like cotton poplin, like that really crisp cotton for the summer. And you can wash those fabrics and like they still look great years later. And I don't think summer is about like getting tons of new clothes. I think when you're not feeling yourself, it's easy to just say like, oh, I need to go to the mall. I'm going to buy whatever I see. I'm like so confused. But just getting a few pieces that you feel good in that are not like digging into your body. You don't want anything digging in the summer. Like, let's be honest. Will set you up for success more than a whole new wardrobe.
Not everybody has the same situation that I have going on physically, but oh my God, a bra in the summer, it really feels like a death trap sometimes. It's like you want to turn around. Am I being stabbed? What's going on? Am I being stabbed with the world's sweatiest curved knife? What's happening? Like, just actually thinking about how you want to feel is such a big sort of paradigm shift. And also like the ease, like what you're talking about, having a few things that you're like, I like this. This feels good. I like this. This is functional. This is fun for me. And I'm happy to put it on. That's a totally different sort of frame of thinking about how to look in the summer versus like having, the dreaded bikini body.
I mean, I agree with all of that. And I think summer's like a great time to become a cartoon character. I'm like, hey, Arnold was wearing the same thing every single day, and that was just fine. And I'm like, I think summer's like a great time to have like that one dress that you always wear to the park. Or like I've had like a series of summer shirts where my friends were like, you were always in that shirt this summer. And I was like, yeah, and I looked cute and I was comfortable. And that's fine. Like I know that I'm gonna look good in this. I know it's gonna be hot. I don't need a new shirt every time we do this. I just need to know that I look good. And then I'll get a new one every couple of years. This is my like button down, patterned, loud summer shirt, and I can wear it to the beach. And if we finish at the beach and then we want to go get oysters at a little restaurant up the street, we can also do that. And it transitions and you can wear it everywhere. And then maybe you'll see it again in 6 months from the now.
I wonder also, like, how can we use summer, or in what ways can we use summer, or even thinking about summer style as an opportunity to connect with our bodies? Because I think there's a lot of ways in which thinking about how to style ourselves can really cause us to want to flee from them as quickly as possible. How can we think about summer as an opportunity or summer and summer style to thinking about those as an opportunity to connect with our bodies and like them instead of feeling like, contempt?
If you have things in your closet that were for like a past version of your body or something that doesn't feel true to you anymore, like summer is a good time to just like purge all of those things and just kind of wear what feels good to you now. Going on Instagram, there's a lot of pressure to wear certain things for the summer and certain things for certain seasons that like might feel too revealing for what you're comfortable with or just not in alignment with who you are. You don't need to fall victim to any of those pressures at all. And maybe it's like a time to log off a little bit in the summer. No matter what size you are, like you can find clothes that feel comfortable for you. And I think like that is the most important thing. I feel like whenever I feel most connected to my body and most comfortable, I'm almost like not even aware of my body anymore. I'm able to like be in the moment with the experience that I'm having because the foundation of what I'm wearing is comfortable. And I've picked it out for myself. I've picked it out based on my style, my size, like how I'm feeling about myself. And I'm able to like experience the moment rather than thinking like, is this something that feels true to me? How am I looking? How am I compared to other people?
Yeah, I mean, I grew up in Florida. I went to a private Catholic school. I wore uniforms. And in the dead of August, I would still wear uniform pants instead of shorts because I was like, even as a child, like so afraid of my body, like did not like my body. I've always been a little bit bigger. And I spent a lot of time covering myself up in the hottest place in the world. And I think in the last couple of years, I don't know if it's like getting older or figuring out actually like whatever body positivity means to me, but I have just kind of got to a place of like, I love being alive, and I need to be enjoying myself at all times. Like, to quote Kim Control, I don't even want to be in a situation for one moment where I'm not having a good time.
I'm not enjoying myself. Exactly.
And that, like, so includes clothes. And I did not always used to be in that place, but summer's, like, such a good forcing function for that, where I'm like, I need to be in shorts. I need to have my legs out. I need to your point, Brittany, like, I want to put on a t-shirt and I want my whole arm to come out unsheathed from the other side. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not thinking about what I look like. I'm thinking about what I feel like. And I want to do what makes me feel good in my body with my one wild and precious life.
Oh my gosh. I got one last question. Okay, there's this like idealized version of summer that feels similar to like New Year's Eve. You're trying to have the perfect night. You're trying to have the perfect year. You're trying to have the perfect summer. You're trying to do a lot. We talked a lot about how people can sort of like plan and prepare for fun and program fun into their summer, but how can people let go of expectations around summer shoulds and lean into the spontaneity of the season?
If you want a romantic summer, you have to understand like part of romance is the unknown, and that is part of what makes it exciting. So you can plan, but also lean into like, maybe I'll text somebody that I met at like the bar last weekend who I thought was really cool that I might want to be friends with. Or let's be open to like a camping trip, even though I've never been camping. I think having that attitude is part of having a romantic summer alongside the plans that you've made.
Yeah, and I think like, for me, truly the idea that, like, there are other fish in the sea. The beautiful thing about life is that it is long. We've all had bad breakups. We've all fallen in love with another person pretty soon after that. You know, we've all paid for a dinner that we didn't really like and then got burritos after and it fixed everything. I think, like, there is no yeah. shortage of life to be lived, and there is no shortage of, like, summers to be had. And I think that, as every Italian Nona on Instagram has proven, like, the longer we're alive, the better our chances are of getting it right. And summer's just a time to keep trying until you get it right. And there is always next summer.
Oh my gosh. Garrett, Carly, thank you both so much for joining us again. I mean, like, before you told us what to do at dinner parties. Now you're telling me how to live my summer. I need for y'all to go ahead and just write the book. So.
I am ready when you are, Carly.
Let's do it. Thank you, Brittany.
Thank you.
That was Garrett Schlichty, author and chef, and Carly Olson, a freelance journalist covering architecture, design, and business. This episode of It's Been a Minute was produced by
Corey Antonio Rose.
This episode was edited by
Nina Pothuk.
Our supervising producer is
Cher Vincent.
Our executive producer is
Barton Girdwood.
Our VP of programming is
Yolanda Sanguini.
All right, that's all for this episode of It's Been a Minute from NPR. I'm Brittany Luce. Talk soon.
This message comes from BetterHelp. Summer can feel like a sprint. Therapy can help you slow down and actually be present for the moments that matter. With BetterHelp, you can connect with a licensed therapist from anywhere. Visit BetterHelp.com/NPR.
This message comes from Thumbtack. Some tasks can feel easy, but home projects can bring second guesses. Is that noise normal? Is that water damage? Who should be called? That's where Thumbtack comes in. Just upload a photo or voice note, and it uses AI-powered search to match with the right top-rated local pro. So instead of guessing, there's clarity and confidence when hiring. For your next home project, try Thumbtack. Hire the right pro today.